Yo, this is your boy Trail Scott with EBL. We in the Windy City in Chi. We're at the Side Hustle Honors Award, man. I am so excited to have both of the doctors in the house, both Dr. Millers, and we're going to get into a little bit about what the Side Hustle Honors is and what they're founded upon. And I was going to start with Dr. Miller, her husband, and then we're going to go to Dr. Miller herself, all right? Just tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, and what you got going on.
Hey, what's going on, world? My name is Dr. Glenn T. Miller. My background is formerly with chiropractic. That's what I graduated from, my doctor's. But I am a health and wellness coach and consultant. So primarily I work with small businesses and nonprofits when it comes to generating wellness programs and activities. Usually if it's one of their leading programs for the year, I oversee that production. And the COO of Side Hustle Honors LLC.
Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Mari Dominica, and I feel like Side Hustle Honors is like the super side hustle. I too work in healthcare. My doctorate is in health professions education, and I'm a certified death doula. So working with aging adults and those at end of life, but seeing other people grind, work hard, and not get celebrated, that's what prompted us to start Side Hustle Honors.
So let me ask, because neither one of you, come on, hold on now, are like, this is not your field. This is not what your doctorate is in, and you have your own like just area and bubble where you're like, hey, I do this, but now I'm doing like 20 billion other things. Like, how did you get started with the side hustle?
Really just seeing people work hard, late at night, get off work, grind it out from 5 to 9. Had some people that were waking up at 5 a.m. to start working on their business. And we're all at these co-working spaces or Starbucks or the library. I'm like, hey, it's a lot of us putting in these hours, but when you see these celebrations, it's putting you at like the C-suite or you're making, 6 figures. But it's like, no, we need motivation to keep going because we're all out here hustling and grinding.
Needless to say, it was rare for me to have a 9 to 5. And the reason being is that I just didn't like working on one project for too long. I consider myself one of those jack of all trades. And with my personality, when I find an interest, I like to dive into it, master it. But once I get to a certain level where it's, once I get to a master level, I want to move on to the next. So I had an interest when it came towards learning about the human body, wanted to find ways to have a holistic growth. But holistic growth wasn't just about your physical, and it's not just about your emotional. There's a financial aspect towards it. There's a professional development portion towards it. And so when I realized that there's a lot of connections that we don't attribute to our personal well-being when it comes for like, your profession, your intellectual level, and we're not really tackling that and adding that towards it. When I realized that, I was like, well, I'm going to make sure that with my clients, whether that's for life coaching or wellness coaching, etc., that I'm able to talk to them about their professional boundaries, how they grow in their occupational well-being, as well as their financial, and as well as their physical and emotional and everything else. So that's how I end up kind of tying into side hustling. Because overall, I think we just love being the boss of our own destiny.
To have us in there preaching, look. And what I love about that is that what you just stated, that embodies everything that you have and everything that the side hustle is. And you have that like platform to give that space, to give recognition to the people that are doing the work and doing the day-to-day, and they feel like nobody sees what I do behind closed doors. How I put in the work, how not only I work in a 9 to 5, but I work this side hustle, and I got 2 other side hustles that I'm going to do. Believe me, I DoorDash, I work a 9 to 5, I'm Uber eating, but I love it, man, and to embody that. So my last question, I'm going to wrap it out, we have too much time, and this is for you personally. How do you embody that spirit every day? How do you embody that side hustle spirit for you in particular? And when I think about the side hustle spirit, it's more or less, let's say I find it in myself that I have the motivation to get up out of the bed in the morning and say that, even though I don't feel like doing it today, or even though I don't feel like it's going to make a profit today, I don't got nobody in my corner. I don't got nobody supporting me. Not only if they doubt me, I doubt myself. I still find it in my spirit and day to day to get up and still do that side hustle and be that hustler. I know that's a lot to wrap up in one question, but that's what I see, the embodiment spirit of side hustle and this award and this honor. So how do you embody that spirit to say, I can keep going on. I'm never going to give up. Even when I feel like giving up, I'm still going to do it. I'm gonna be acting shocked. Come on, man.
I'm gonna be honest. There are times where I do give up.
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta accept, and that's part of what this year was about. Is that you have to accept the things that's uncontrollable. You gotta prepare for success, but accept failures. And so there are times where we absolutely gonna wake up and it's just not a good day. And I live in it, And she'll tell you, I'll get upset and I'll tell her I need to feel this for a moment. And once I'm finished feeling that moment, is side hustle spirit is I'm going to accomplish this despite of. So despite what's going on, despite what went wrong, despite who's opposing me and who's against me, I still have the ability of making a choice to continue to succeed, and that's what side hustlers are. We're the ones who are not trying to be traditional in climbing the ladder and being successful. We're not going to wait for you to allow us to come to your table. I'm going to study what you did well, and then I'm going to learn how to do it better.
I would say my faith. I feel like when you think about side hustling, God provides your 9 to 5 so you can cover your bills, but then he gives you that spirit of creativity to fulfill your mission. So, it might not be an event that pays your bills or pays your rent. It might not be working with clients or coaching, but that's still the calling on your life. So he's like, okay, I'll give you that, but then I'm going to make sure that you have the time, the brain space to really do what I need you to do to help your people. So I feel like that's what keeps me going. The smiles, seeing the winners, seeing the nominees, like, okay, it might be hard work, but this is why I keep going. Take it step by step and know that it's important to work to do.
She says so, and it struck a chord about what it is that you're born into, because a lot of us fall into being stuck into what we're born into, being stuck into that one little skill set. Yeah, like I went to school and I got this degree, and so now my whole life have to be this. I'll just say, Jesus was a carpenter. He was a carpenter. But he used those same analytical skills, those same skills to solve problems, those same skills to build structure, to build a platform of religion, a following for us to build a house, a spiritual house for us to be in. So he didn't just stop, at like, oh, okay, I'm going to just do this very well. He had a higher calling. And so he had to use all these other skill sets to do that. So we all have higher callings similar that we have to use our skill sets for. It's not just for the one thing, like she said. You just got to pay the rent. But paying the rent ain't enough to live in a fulfilled life. Right?
Take it to church here. Don't get me started, but I want to piggyback off what you said, and we're going to wrap up. And what you said about Jesus, and then, and that concept that he was a carpenter, but also he was a change agent. You know what I'm saying? When Jesus went out, he went out with his disciples and they went to change people's lives and make sure their lives were saved for the kingdom. So as a change agent or a side hustler, sometimes your impact, and just like what we're doing now and having this conversation, you might not know that the conversation and what you're saying right now may spark something on the inside of somebody else. And all it takes is just a mustard seed of faith. And just to have that side hustle mentality, man. Just to say, hey, man, I'm walking into this season saying, just like every side hustler out there, I want to be like them. Change agent, right, man? And to be a side hustler. I'm going to wrap up. Dominic, you got anything you want to add?
I just want to thank y'all again for a wonderful weekend. This has been like the best experience I had. Able to get in touch with some very good, powerful people. And I can't wait to move forward. And if it wasn't for you guys nominating us, we wouldn't be here right now. So again, thank you so much. And with that being said, we would like to extend both of you to an honorary membership of EBL. So what that means, if you need help with anything, we got you. Next year event, you ain't got to do it by yourself. We got you.
Volunteers.
All right? We got you.
We got you.
Any event you put on, we got you. All right?
We travel. We family now.
Hey, we family now. Like, I just really appreciate everything I did. And with that, like I said, so welcome to the family. I appreciate y'all so much. And then let's finish rocking the world, man. Y'all gonna make me cry.
Well, don't cry. But look, this is Trey, D, Dominic, and the Millers, man, and this is the Side Hustle Honor Award, man. We're honored to be sitting with these change agents. They're giants in their field, man, and we're just honored to just be standing right next to them. So we praise God for what they're doing in his life, in their life, man, and we praise God for how he's moving not only through their lives, but every life that they're touching and being a light and salt of the earth. So until the next time, be sure you like, subscribe for more, and check out the Side Hustle Honors and affiliation. Is there any way we can find you on any other platforms of social media?
You can find us at Side Hustle Honors on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and TikTok.
Side Hustle only award show for side hustlers. So easy.
Yep.
Well, you heard it here first, man. You can find them on all social platforms at Side Hustle. Until then, man, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Peace. We're out.